So people who walk across the street not on the crosswalk.
Jaywalkers?
Right.
Yeah.
If you're going to do it, could you at least speed up?
I do that. Primarily because I don't want to get hit by a vehicle.
Yeah, but no, not around here.
Oh, boy.
Not in the Bay Area, where people are very frequently going across the street just in random, arbitrary spots on the road, but take their fucking time. As if it's entirely designated to them. And that's not the case.
I've often known pedestrians to be inconsiderate.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Do you come from a long line of pedestrians?
You might say I find them pedestrian. Get it? Because you're walking with your foot.
And they're quite pedantic.
That's true. My least favorite kind of pedestrian, though, is the just groups of like 3, 4, even 5 people that span the entire width of the fucking sidewalk. And, like, I'm on my bicycle. I can't get by you. I've got to ring my bell and be like, get the fuck out of my way. What are you doing? This is a public sidewalk. You don't own it.
Just people, or people who know each other?
Oh, people who know each other.
Oh, really?
But they have to walk like they're in the fucking Law and Order intro, and they got to take up the fucking, whole width of the sidewalk.
What?
When they're all walking down that hallway together.
Oh, okay.
Like they're taking up the entire
that
space.
Intro, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant the cold opens.
Yes. Why they walk down the sidewalk like corpses?
Yeah, they just like they own the place. Just Lenny Briscoe walking in wide swaths, sweeping this road as he keeps going back and forth. It's like, well, what have we got here?
What kind of name is Mariska?
Mariska.
Oh, is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's now it sounds Russian.
Maybe it is.
Or at the very least, Eastern European. Sorry.
Sure, yeah.
What kind of name is Yamamoto?
What kind of name is Frioli?
I don't know. Oh, wait. I'll tell you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of No More Whoppers. I'm Ray Ramrod Barnholt, and with me as always, Radio Shack bankruptcy lawyer Alex Fraioli.
We're not losing money so much as eating it.
We're giving it away.
Yeah, that was our failed campaign. That's kind of what we're going under. Come on in.
It's Free Money Wednesday.
Get a splitter jack for your phone and internet lines, and then take a $5.
We won't need it.
We print your receipt on a 20.
Yes.
Oh, fun. Hi, folks.
Hi. You know,
I'm
the favorite
Alex.
thing I did at Radio Shack,
What's that?
the favorite thing there was the giant catalog they used where you would just order things through the store in like their, in their big warehouse. And that way I got like brand new Atari 2600 stuff.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. I got Dig Dug and joysticks.
Did they really only make 2,600 of them?
Show's over.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gold subscribers, stick around.
Alex!
We got Alex.
Again. Oh, boy.
I think for our very last episode. I think for our very last
episode, we're going down the old quarry.
You giving me the giggle? I think for the very last episode. Ray, you've got this long gray beard for some reason.
Join me and Mr. Fraioli out on the prairie. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think for our last episode, we should do the show in reverse. Like we should, start with the ending and work backwards to the cold open, which would be a cold ending.
So you just want to rip off that one episode of Seinfeld?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
It's been done.
Well, so has a podcast with two idiots talking to each other.
But not these idiots.
Exactly.
Yeah, so.
We'll workshop it. Oh, thanks.
Alex Fraioli.
Hey, it's me.
I like how that's your reaction to that drop every time. Hey, it's me.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Thanks for noticing. It's Italian. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have all my old drops back pretty soon. My computer is in the shop.
Oh yeah.
I took it to them geniuses at Apple.
Yep. Those people in the blue shirts.
Yes.
Does that mean they're doctors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I had to bring it down so they could confirm that the hard drive was dead, which they did.
Yes, as you post on Twitter.
Yes. Yeah, big red bar across the screen that just says failed, which kind of embarrassing that everyone can see that. What's really embarrassing, though...
on the wall.
Yeah, I take my photo, my surprise look on my face, and make me sign it and hang it up on the wall.
Look at this joker.
He didn't know his hard drive was dead. Yes, I did! What was really embarrassing was, I forgot just how filthy my computer is.
Yeah.
And the guy, takes it out of the box and puts it on the counter, and I'm like, holy God. I just instantly reach into my bag for a tissue and just start wiping the screen in the front. Nobody can see this. This is filthy.
Out of there.
Yes. There's a family of badgers in the back.
It's a really old computer.
Yes.
One of those really big ones.
They said I should have it in 4 days. That was about 5 or 6 days ago. So, good work.
They probably have to get a new hard drive from California.
It's costing me $200 to get a new one and have it installed. Looking forward.
I feel like you could have done that yourself, really.
Nah, I don't trust myself.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Would
You're
you?
terrible with computers, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. You need to pay $200.
I do.
You deserve it.
And with the exchange right now, it's really like $185.
Well, are you paying with American dollars?
No.
Just slap down some traveler's checks. These will cover it, right?
And there's a little something for you in there, too.
Sir, these expired in 1989. Well, do something about it.
Sir, these are Confederate dollars? How did you even get these?
Well, my pappy was in the Revolutionary War.
Isn't there a store in the South somewhere that only takes Confederate dollars?
Yes, it's Confederate land.
No, I remember. I read there was an article about that, and the guy was surprisingly not making a lot of money.
Probably not very friendly either.
No.
Was it Wall Drug?
I don't think so. Did you make that up?
No.
Oh.
Wall Drug is that famous general store in America somewhere.
No, I have no idea.
Okay.
Are they related to Walgreens?
I'm afraid not.
Walmart?
Actually, well, they might be.
Yeah, Sam
I
Walton?
don't know.
All right.
I feel if they made a big tourist trap out of it and, bumper stickers and all that shit, I don't think it's really related to Walgreens. It's like, well, let's go visit the first Walmart. Let's go visit the first Sam's Club.
Ooh. Built from logs.
I would like to visit the first 7-Eleven.
Where's that?
I don't know. I think it was in Texas they started.
Well, let's go check it out. Let's take a road trip.
I don't even know if they actually have
it. Come on, Ray.
Maybe we can visit the first one in Japan. Maybe that's still up.
Okay. Yeah, where's that in Japan?
Tokyo?
Yay.
I guess.
Yeah, probably.
Sure.
It's inside the Emperor's castle?
Watch your step.
Slurpee kudasai.
Under the moat. Well, that's strange. Yeah.
You gotta bomb a wall. There we go. Yeah. Life is Zelda, right? That's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Raymond, I've got news of myself.
Me too.
Well, who goes first?
Wait, did you actually mean cell phone?
No.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to say news of my own. Instead, I said news of myself, and then followed up with own. So it sounded like I said news of myself.
All right, iPhone for what? I get it. Yeah.
There we go. It's iPhone 6 now.
Excuse me for a second. I think I'll go first.
Go.
The other day, I ran into my first Twitter experience with a Gamergate kid.
Shut the fuck up.
It wasn't that bad. It was actually such a fucking faceplant that it's hilarious.
Wow. What happened?
I just one day on Twitter, I guess, I have to imagine some teenager was just like thinking, well, I better do something for the cause. I might as well go find some people who'd said something halfway negative about this.
Yeah.
So this person did like 3 tweets before I finally blocked them. But the first one, well, let me back up. So I think in October, right before Smash Brothers came out on Wii, I tweeted, I was just making fun of Nintendo because they listed the original Donkey Kong for NES as released in 1988. And I was like, what the hell? First of all, it was released first in 85 on the NES.
That's right.
88 means Donkey Kong Classics, but that doesn't mean anything. And then the last Smash Brothers, you said it was 86. So, I made a joke about that, right? I followed that up immediately with another tweet that said, demand better game not journalism from game companies corrupting journalists with bad game date ethics and number lies in games. And hashtag Konggate.
Oh, pretty good.
So this kid replies to that one first.
Wow.
And his reply is just, what? Question mark. Because I can only imagine he was searching for something, something about Gamergate, but then found my tweet and then didn't know what the fuck to make of it. So just said,
wow.
What? As in some sort of, first step in trying to make me sound like an idiot.
Yeah. I have to start a fight, but I don't understand what you said.
Yes. 5 minutes later, his next tweet was something to the effect of, he replied to that same tweet. It was to the effect of, yeah, you're right. Gamergate's doing a lot of good in the world, but something like that.
What?
Apparently, he gave up on trying to figure out what the tweet meant and just assumed that I was being against it or something, and then did some sarcastic reply to that.
Wow.
Third tweet, I think like 10 minutes later or so, was to an earlier tweet that I made, even before that joke. I think I said something like, the same phylum of idiot behind Gamergate was the same group of people who spent a week trying to prove that the leaked Smash Brothers characters were photoshopped.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, this is also about Smash Brothers. I was referring to people who were actually, they had somebody at the ESRB had leaked pictures of Smash Brothers before it came out and showed all the characters. And people on 4chan, NeoGAF to a lesser extent, and other places were trying to basically debunk the entire thing. Like, everybody just went in full denial mode. So all these stupid nerds are like, cute. No way, man. No, see, Shulk is totally Little Mac. See, it's the same pose, and it's just a little bit modified. His portrait is exactly the same. So, that was my joke about that. So, this kid's reply to that was a full-on, just like, no way, man, that couldn't have been Gamergate, man. There must have been something stupid or like NeoGAF people or something. And that was the one that was like very obviously negative and trying to go against me in some way. But first of all, for one thing, I was referring to 4chan, which is where, a lot of these idiots came from in the first place, and where that whole attitude came from during all that Gamergate shit.
Yeah.
So, of course, I was making fun of these stupid people who not only would obsess for a whole fucking week trying to debunk something that, hey, guess what, turned out to be completely true, and all you had to do was use your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
But, it's also funny that those are like those are pretty much the only direct references to Gamergate I ever made on Twitter in the recent times. And so I just don't know. Either this kid was looking for Smash Brothers tweets or Smash Brothers tweets related to Gamergate or something. 'Cause it's like,
that's what they do. They search Twitter deliberately just to start fights and, get into shit about Gamergate.
Right, and it's extra stupid because, like, why go that far back? Just to point out something that I did months ago? Like, why not? If you're going to go after me, at least go after me if I'm actively fucking talking about it.
I know.
Like, I don't have time for you to... I don't have time to be offended by you pulling out old tweets and getting offended by that shit. Fake offended,
so
mind you.
Yes.
So, yeah, after that third one, where it was actually, more of... It was starting to escalate slightly, I just blocked him. Like, Jesus Christ, give it a break.
I think I've only been, I've only had someone, try to start something with me about Gamergate once on Twitter. I don't even remember what I said.
Right.
But I remember his response, it was
sure
like it was a very self-satisfied, snarky, sarcastic, thing. And the only response I could muster is, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah.
Like, what? I'm not talking to you. Why are you talking to me? Get out of here. Go away from here now.
And the natural response, well, I'm just trying to have a serious conversation. Oh, yeah, with strangers? Why? Because
that's
what
normal.
do you get from that?
Yeah, seems
Anyway.
mature. No, but
This,
I do have a rich history of idiots misunderstanding my tweets on Twitter.
Yes, and I actually want to take this opportunity to
can we do some of those?
to everyone who follows me on Twitter. I just want to point out the last line of my Twitter bio, which reads, "Sometimes I joke around on this thing."
Yes.
And there are still people, I still get the dullards who take my jokes a little bit too seriously, or just plainly seriously, as if I'm not joking.
See, I think.
And I often get like the person who's repeating my joke back to me, like they basically just rewrote my joke as if they're trying to get in on the joke.
Yeah, that's the worst too.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much all of my tweets are humorous in nature. If they're not directly related to scroll or something else like that, I mean.
Mine too. Mine are always humorous or just complaining about something.
Yeah, you're a big complainer.
Shut up.
But it's like, yeah, I thought that whole exchange started off wonderfully because it was just this kid trying to figure out what this tweet was. It's like, it's an obvious joke. Oh, also, I think he started, I looked at his account briefly, I think he started going after me by retweeting the original Donkey Kong tweet.
Oh, fun.
So, did he find it funny or not? What?
That's amazing.
Did he agree with me in going and saying, "What the fuck, Nintendo?"
Well,
with their date problem?
Children are our future.
They're precocious little types.
Aren't they? They're the best.
Yeah.
Hang on. I want to get into some examples of people not understanding my tweets but following me anyway.
Right. Okay.
Here's guys, like, if you don't get that I use Twitter mostly to just fuck around and joke, why are you following me? Like, I get some people who follow me because they think I'm I write about video games, which I haven't done in years. Right. And I think they eventually unfollow me after a few weeks of, hey, here's a dick pic or whatever.
Yeah, by the way, pretty much anytime I retweet you or otherwise pump you up to people, it's because I'm saying you're funny.
Yes, I appreciate
my funny friend.
And
not because he's a game expert.
Yeah, that's part of it. Because I'll tweet something about games, and then usually a stranger, but sometimes a person who actually follows me will say, actually, that's not true. Here are some examples off the top of my head. Folks, donate to my Kickstarter to start my Mortal Kombat convention, Shao Kahn.
Yes.
I got a message from somebody who follows me saying, you suck at linking to your Kickstarter because I didn't have a URL in there.
But see, that could all, I mean, how do you construe that, really? How do you construe that response? Do you construe it as them taking it seriously, or do you try...
I think so.
Well, what I usually do is that I view it as them trying to be as funny.
Oh, don't do that.
Like, that could very well have been a valid, humorous meeting you halfway.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not this person.
Well, it's another difference between you and me, because I usually...
Okay.
I usually think people are trying too hard to be funny.
Well, here's one that you can't dispute from a few years back. I just discovered an anagram of Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty is smoke weed every day.
Yeah, that was a popular one, too.
Yes, and I got more than one guy going, I don't think you know what an anagram is.
Yeah, okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Can't dispute that. Yeah, that's clearly...
And then...
especially when it's more than one, yeah.
Yeah. And then I think it was during a Nintendo press conference when they announced Ocarina of Time... No. It was a Wii U thing. They did not announce any kind of Ocarina on Wii U, but I tweeted Nintendo announces Ocarina of Time on Wii U. Mm-hmm. Absolutely the most beautiful way to play all the way up to the water temple again.
Yeah.
And
that's a funny reference to the game.
And Chris Kohler retweeted that, and that's good. I appreciate that, but that also means I get a lot of people saying, source on this? Hello? Fuck off. I'm joking around. It's what I do. It's all I know how to do.
People are great at reading.
People are dumb at everything. No, mostly gamers. You know what? I don't lightly throw around the word. I don't lightly throw around the word genocide, but I don't want to be that explicit, but something has to be done about gamers.
I love the Sega Genesis.
That's not what I'm talking about. Talking about rounding up every shit-ass white male buttfuck young gamer and just gassing them. There, putting it out there. What's up? I think we're safe.
Gotta be white.
All right, fine. Let's make up a manifesto. Let's get specific.
Yeah, no, I think they've done well with their own manifestos.
Oh god, yeah.
Let's not have a manifesto fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Manifesto? I got nothing.
Anyway,
fun.
That was fun.
Well, that's Twitter talk.
Yep.
Hashtag join the debate.
Rock the vote.
Thank you.
Vote Alex or Ray.
Everybody wrote in Barack?
Well, it has an R in it, so it must mean me.
Is that where we get the word barracks? I'm really hungry. Yes! And sleepy.
Right.
All right, Raymond.
What else is going on? Something about your phone? Did you say?
No.
What's up?
No, we've been over that. Nothing with the phone.
You can get a good deal on a cordless phone at Radio Shack.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I think my best memory of Radio Shack was buying a coax to AV converter.
Yes, those halcyon days.
Well, because when I used to go home to visit my family, like in 2004 in New Jersey, they put me in this guest room that only had a TV without any AV, or no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, without any AV input.
Right.
And I wanted to play Final Fantasy X-2, like you do.
Yes.
So I bought this converter at a Radio Shack so I could play on that little TV in the room, in bed.
Wow.
That's my story.
Yeah.
Technology.
Much like Titus, that was your story.
Yes, thank you. This might be my only chance to tell you my story. Check it out. When my parents lived in New Jersey... Oh, you did it.
When a couple of guys who were up to no good
started making trouble in Xanarkand. Xanarkand Dos Equis.
I got in one little fight and my surrogate dad got scared.
He said, we're both blitzball players, but I'm an asshole.
No, surrogate. I meant Aaron.
Oh, Aaron. Okay, sorry. I wear glasses indoors for some reason. Sunglasses, I mean. I wear glasses indoors. That's not uncommon.
Okay, hold on. I just got reminded of a crazy tangent, but I remember in like one of the very first Xbox press meetings, I saw a video of it. And Seamus Blackley, one of the Xbox guys, was introducing Tomonobu Itagaki from Tecmo, who always wears sunglasses. But he introduced him he kind of fucked up his own line. He said he's just trying to be cute, and they said, one of the only guys I know who wears sunglasses in the day. It's like, what? No.
Oh, no.
Indoors.
Oh.
I don't know why that was the only thing that stuck out to me
because that's awkward.
14 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, your story.
Oh, Xbox. Xbox on.
Jump in.
Is that their slogan?
It was.
It's thinking?
No, jump in.
Splash?
Alex, are you with us?
Hi.
Boca
I'm on the
Raton,
air.
you're on the air. Shit.
Yeah, I really think Alex should keep going with that Final Fantasy X thing. All right. Yes, the news that I had that I thought I was going to have some time to do in this segment, which is almost finished. We finally found an apartment. Fanfare.
Yeah, we did.
No, me and Duty.
Oh, okay.
Now I feel like ever since I realized that my parents can't say that name correctly, like I'm kind of reluctant to say it properly on the show. Because I realized that when I put it into English conversation, it does sound like I'm saying Rudy. And I'm not dating
Rory.
Sean Astin. What?
You could say it like that.
Rory?
Yep.
I guess. All right, fine. Rory.
Not
me
like that.
Me and Rue. I call her Rue for short.
Okay.
Like a Winnie the Pooh character.
That's pretty good.
We found a nice apartment at Kokusai Center. It's very close to a lot of things. Very centrally located.
Yeah.
We're on the 6th floor of a building. We got a nice big balcony with a great view of the city. And it gets a lot of sunlight, which is good for drying the clothes.
Yeah.
Check it out. 3 rooms, 2 bedrooms and 1 smaller room.
Moving
and a
on
dining
up.
area and a kitchen. It's a very good size, or a very good price for that size. It's about 75,000 yen a month for what they call a 3DK. Mm-hmm. Very excited for that. The real estate agent took us to see it last Friday, and everything is really cool, except for some reason it looks like somebody just punched a bunch of holes in the wall.
A single wall, or
there are several walls.
Oh dear.
There are fist-sized holes in like a lot of the walls.
All right, welcome to Domestic Violence Alley.
And a bunch of smaller holes in the other walls.
All right. Oh, the baby got in on it.
Yes. Yeah, and we told the guy
they don't want to repair that.
No, they do. That's the only reason we're taking the apartment. We said, we'll take this apartment if you fix these holes before we move in. And they're like, yes.
Very
we'll
smart.
Talk to the landlord. But yeah, very excited. I've been living in this fucking closet for almost 2 years. You were here, right? You stayed here.
Oh yeah, I've been to the closet.
Right? You got sprayed by the air conditioner too, right? You've been
Yes.
You had the Alex experience. The Alex reality tour.
Yes, and it was all my fault.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah.
Although, it was my fault yesterday. Was I left the heat on while I was at work the whole time. I'm probably gonna end up paying like an extra 10,000 yen.
It's a shame it's so excessively bad there. The bills in Japan for that.
Well, it's because it's just so hot.
But not always.
But in the summer, you've been here in the summer. It's the worst.
Oh yes, I'd kill myself.
Don't.
I don't know why I was there.
Put down the jackhammer.
I see.
Yeah. That's why when Ruri and I go to the United States of America over summer vacation, we're going to try to go during August when it is hottest here.
Right.
Try to miss a week or two of this brutal heat.
Yeah. Good idea.
Well,
Cool.
why don't you come too?
How about you come visit me?
Okay. Well, I don't know if can we both fit in your apartment?
No.
No.
Well, you don't have to sleep here.
But
in fact, I'd rather you didn't.
Oh yeah, that's probably good. Oh yeah, hotel's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. Get out.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Now, hopefully, I'll have a new place by then.
Oh, I'm back.
Probably not any better, but
Well, that's yeah. Have you had any luck looking for a place?
No. There's always like some place that sounds good and it always has a problem, or isn't otherwise fitting, or I don't want to deal with some of the things, or I'm an idiot, or etc., etc. And they're
good
just
luck.
not popping up that much.
Have you considered living in a train yard?
No.
Okay. Have you considered warming yourself from a fire in a steel drum?
No, isn't that the same thing?
Have you considered wearing
that all
gloves with the fingers cut off?
That's all train yard stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
How about carrying a little...
You just want me to be a stereotypical hobo.
Yeah.
You dumbass. Why?
Invest in a bindle is what
How
I'm
about
saying.
you invest in my ass?
Okay. Wow. All right. Well,
Cha-ching.
Here's a 20. Let me just shove this up there. All right. Hey. Well, a quarter. All you get in returns.
Now play the Yoshi's Island drop.
Well, fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my big news this week. Very excited to be moving. We're moving probably at the end of March.
Oh, March. Okay.
Yes, lousy March weather.
Yeah.
Well, because my lease it goes until April.
Oh.
I mean, it finishes at the end of March, so that's when I'm getting out of here.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
How long was this lease?
2 years.
Jesus.
I know. Well, that was the whole point. It was to, move. When I moved from Kota, was to come back to Nagoya, move into a closet to save as much money as possible while I open the bar. This place is sort of, already fulfilled its purpose, and now I can move in with the gal pal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when's that bar opening?
Oh, Jesus, for fuck's sake. Friday!
I see. You gonna have arcade games in there?
Where's the eject on this?
Where's the cybernetic punch?
And then I will suck on a gun.
Raymond, let's take a break.
Sure.
Time for a piece of good old New York pizza.
Me too. I'm going to get a slice while we take a break, and then we'll be back.
Okay, be back.
Folks, welcome back to No More Whoppers in the Mornings. I'm Crazy Al, and that's Rambunctious Ray.
I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, Auga.
Wascally Wabbit.
Thank you. Raymond, let's talk bar.
All right. What's your favorite kind of bar? Mine's chocolate.
Mine is probably... Damn, you already took chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
We can't possibly share the same opinion.
I can't order the same thing as you.
I'm going to say Genius Bar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I had a new customer at the bar, a Kyle. He's from what you would call New York. He's dying for a piece of good old New York pizza.
I'm dying for a piece of good old New York pizza.
There he is now. Oh. No, yeah, this is my new segment.
Talked about his family.
Two burly plumbers.
Yes. This is my new segment, New People at the Bar.
Yeah, okay. Do you have their
he's
consent?
He's a CIR, just like our friend Graham Howard, which is a jet thing, And every time, and they're like young. Those guys, they're like 17.
Oh.
They're 23.
Oh.
Yeah, I always, every time I see them, I always feel like, damn, I kind of wish I had gotten into jet, because that seems like a fun job.
Could have been a jet.
Could have been a jet. Not going to make a shark joke, even though I want to.
No.
All right, and then I had two Lufthansa pilots, two German guys come in, which was kind of awkward.
Why?
Because they're... This is the most awkward part of the job, is when people come in who don't give two shits about video games.
Yeah. Now, you have to wonder why.
I do, because, they know where the hub is. They know where the elephant's nest is.
Yeah.
They can get a beer in, a real bar,
How close are you to the next closest drinking establishment?
There are two of them, meters away from my place.
All right.
Super close.
Yeah.
And yet...
So why do they go there? Because it's
I
downstairs?
don't know. Yeah, because Hans and Franz like to drink beers under Mario pipes, I guess.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're just doing a beer tour or something.
But that makes me feel super crazy awkward because, you guys don't give two shits about games. You want to have a beer. I think you'd be more comfortable sitting in a bar. Instead, I'm playing the Mario Kart 8 soundtrack and checking my 3DS Street Passes while you sit in front of a Nintendo that's playing Dr. Mario, drinking a beer, talking about who knows what in Russian. I mean, German. They speak many languages, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they didn't touch anything.
No.
They just totally shunned everything.
They
Didn't even
they
look
did
at
not touch-
Dr. Mario.
They came in with a third guy, a younger guy, who sat down, ordered ginger ale, and then said, "Hey, I remember this game," and then pointed to Mario World, finished his drink, and left.
Okay, yeah, well.
Like, so the one guy who might possibly have been interested in playing games just decided to piss off.
Nice decor you got here. Well, bye.
Yeah. Hey, here's something I'd be interested in. Well, goodbye.
You could put a sign on the sign. I meant the sandwich board thing. You could say only '90s kids will get this.
Oh no!
And then watch as they walk in.
Put a little like icon on the bottom and see how many people actually try to
add more
tap it.
Applebee's style crap on the walls. You know.
Oh
like,
sure. Yeah.
A sign from the Max from Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
A photo of Tia and Tamara Mowry.
The mounted head of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Wearing sunglasses.
I bet your artist friend could do that.
An alligator with sunglasses? Whatever.
Alex.
So yeah, we also got this like insane Italian guy at the bar.
And the jokes are just running through everybody's heads now.
And his name is Pfizer, which sounds like a pharmaceutical company.
All right.
That's Italian.
Yes, I think it is.
FISO.
Yes.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It's actually spelled PFIZO.
No. The people of South Carolina versus Pfizer.
I'm innocent.
I love Giuseppe. Shut up, Vanzetti.
The crime was loving too much.
Look, I'm a crying the tomato sauce. Sorry, I think it's blood.
That is so Alex.
No, he owns an Italian restaurant in Tokyo. He used to own one in Nagoya.
So what's he doing here?
He's friends with a customer who came in, and he just brought a girl that he met on the plane. Like this is the kind of guy he is.
Oh yeah.
Like he just met a girl on the airplane, Japanese girl, and he's like, "Come to a bar with me." She's like, "Okay." Sure.
Yep.
Here's my pet peeve,
I really
though.
should have done that more.
Here's my pet peeve though at the bar, and it's him and the guy that he came with. Like if it's really late at the bar and there's nobody there except a couple of people, and it's like they all know each other,
Right.
and I don't think anyone else is going to come in. I'll let people like request songs from YouTube. Like they'll be talking about music.
Sure.
And they'll want to hear a song, and they'll like say, "Hey, Alex, would you mind putting on this song, like this Talking Head song? I really want to hear." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds cool." But my computer is not your fucking jukebox, and this asshole.
See, yep. I know it's going to happen.
And this guy has a tendency to come in at like 6:30 p.m. when there's people in there, and just immediately request a song. It doesn't fucking work that way. This particular customer seems to have trouble respecting the theme of the bar.
That's a double whammy then.
I would almost rather that he just fucked off and went to like the Hub or the Elephant's Nest instead of complaining how come you got so many video games? How come you always got to play video game music? Because it's a fucking video game bar.
Really? He really says that kind of shit?
I want to hear the guitar solo from such and such song. Then pull out your fucking phone and put it up to your goddamn ear because I'm not putting it on.
Yeah, nice.
And yeah. So the days of me being polite about that are coming to a close.
Yeah, I'll bet.
So yeah, just
Is it just people just they're like, hey, here's another place with foreigners in it. Good. Now I can relate. Oh, it turns out I'm actually a terrible person who's not welcome in my own country.
I think that's what I'm dealing with here is that personality.
That really seems to be like the other side of the coin of foreigners in Japan.
Yes.
It's just like
oh yeah,
people
absolutely
who can't fit in anywhere.
Yeah, and they come
Here's
to Japan
the next
because
spot
people
on the trip.
They come to Japan because people are less likely to tell them that they're sticking out and being an asshole because they're too polite to do that.
Yep.
And sometimes I have to step in and say, fucking knock it off.
Yeah. So we can only hope they collapse on a train platform or something, and no one helps them.
Yes, let's throw them in with the gassing of young idiot gamers.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
You know, I don't think it's justified.
We were young ones.
Yeah, but we weren't that stupid.
Oh yeah, we were smart.
Yeah. I wouldn't
kept our heads above water.
I don't really think you can justify killing somebody, but kill all of them.
Didn't get obsessed about amiibos. Oh, I'm sorry. The plural's amiibo. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Actually, it's amoebae. You know what pisses me off?
Yeah, you just went over a whole thing. Stuff.
Well, I've got more. It's a new segment. That's the name of it.
You know what pisses me off? 2? 3?
I started. Thank you. I started replaying Shadow of the Colossus at the bar in my downtime, which is still a beautiful game on the HD remaster.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at I always forget how to beat certain bosses, so I always have to check it on the wiki and okay, I get it. Technically, yes, more than one of them is called Colossi. That is how you say that. I understand that, but I see people using it to refer to one Colossus, which makes no fucking sense. It's called a fucking Colossus. It's in the title of the goddamn game.
Nice, yeah.
Like, the walkthrough for this boss, stab the Colossi in the leg and then climb up the Colossi. There's just one of them, Trevor. There's just the one.
Someone's trying to sound smart.
Yes. If you want to, try to sound smart, fine. I don't give a shit. You can say Colossi. Technically, that's correct for more than one, but not for one.
Yeah. Yep. By the way, I'm not in love with that game like everyone else.
Yeah.
We went over this, though.
Did we? Well, hang on.
I think so. I just don't think it's...
Tell me why.
Yep, we definitely went over this. So now I'm scared of going forward.
I want to yell some more. Keep going.
The thesis of my argument is that it's not as special as Eco.
See, I disagree.
All right.
The end.
I'm not escalating this. I'm sorry.
Well, what's so special about Eco? I didn't like Eco.
The theme.
What is the theme?
Art style. The way it's played, the way there's not a lot of, real dialogue, and it has some good games things.
That also describes Shadow of the Colossus.
Has a windmill.
Okay. Well, you got me there.
Phew, okay, thank God.
They almost called it Windco.
Weeko.
I don't know.
No, don't. Listen.
Let me... All right, I'm not going to shit on your opinion.
Alex,
Raymond!
Wait, please.
What?
They're both good games. I enjoyed them.
Good.
But one I would rather pick over the other.
I disagree. I think I like the story in Shadow of the Colossus. I think it's not that overt, and it takes some reading into, but it's actually it's fascinating to me.
Yeah,
and I think it's actually very strongly connected to Eco as well.
Well, yeah,
with the horns, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
You're kind of right.
Andy Kindler's back. Shadow of the Colossus. That was weird.
I watched all of Marin, by the way.
Oh, how's that?
Yeah, Andy Kindler's on that a few times. And
oh, I thought we were going back to Ocarina of Time.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, of course he is.
I would have said Malin.
Oh, sorry.
If that was the case.
In Japanese, and I guess French, Marin means chestnut.
Uh-huh, okay.
All right. Are we talking about Marin now?
Do you want to?
Talking about Marinade? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I wouldn't really have any frame of reference here.
Well, it's on Netflix. You got Netflix, don't you?
Yes, I do. Which is coming to Japan, by the way.
Yep. In probably the worst incarnation.
Well, I don't give a shit so much about watching Japanese TV shows, but it will be a great way for me and Ruri to watch English movies subtitled in Japanese instead of having to go rent them.
Yeah, that yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that working for sure, yeah. for you and other people who live in Japan and who could use some help learning language.
Yes. We tried to watch Parks and Rec on Netflix with English subtitles. Still pretty hard to understand for a non-native speaker.
Yep. Because of all that high-level humor.
Yes.
Yeah, well.
You know, there's one thing about that show that always makes me crack up thinking about it no matter where I am or what I'm doing, and it's DJ Roomba.
Sure, of course.
When Tom puts an MP3 player on top of his Roomba, and it just plays music.
Yeah, I like April Blart Mall Cop.
What?
Yeah, April introduced herself as that.
Oh, okay. I don't
Once.
remember
Yeah.
that. The last season is airing right now, right?
Yes.
The one thing that I don't really get into in shows like that is all the like interpersonal couples drama.
Yeah, I know.
Like who's getting married, who's getting divorced.
Yeah.
You know? I don't hate it, but it bugs me, and I have to say, this is like my soap opera moment was I'm when I think it was season 2 maybe when was it April and Andy got married.
Sure.
Like spontaneously.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh boy, they're gonna divorce in 2 or 3 episodes, and they've stayed together the entire series.
Yeah.
And I like that because they're like the most fun couple on the show.
Yes, of course.
And they're surprisingly compatible, and they make me laugh the most consistently. Right. So if anything happens to them in season 7, nobody say a fucking word.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's probably okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm not watching it anymore anyway, so.
Okay.
I mean, I can't spoil it if I wanted to.
Well, okay. Well, guess. Make a guess on what happens.
I don't know. Aliens visit Pawnee and zap everybody with lasers.
I can't disprove you.
Yep.
Pretty good. All right, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of conversations with customers about shows that I should be watching, except I don't have time to watch any shows.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been recommended this Agent Carter, no relation to Rush Hour, Arrow. Actually, I watched the first episode of Arrow on the recommendation of our favorite Vancouverians. Is that how you say that?
I know.
Chris and Mariko. Yeah, I like the first episode, which means I should probably watch the rest. What do you like, Ray?
Well, like I said, I was watching Marin.
Oh yeah.
And there's an episode where he's on Conan, and Jimmy Pardo is in it.
Oh, nice.
But he's like playing. He's a very brief cameo, but he's like playing like Conan's producer or somebody. He's like the guy who walks behind the chair and just like, "You're doing great, Mark." Yeah. It's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a decent show.
I worked there, dumb fuck.
There we go.
Sorry, that just reminded me of our Twitter conversation for some reason.
Yeah, if that's on Netflix, I should watch it.
It definitely is. And boy, I'm glad I stopped watching BoJack Horseman and instead started watching Broad City.
Why?
That's a much better show.
No.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, what's Broad City?
It's a Comedy Central show. First of all, I'm watching this on Amazon, not Netflix. This one.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's different. Where I haven't seen it on Netflix.
Well, hang on a sec. I need to support BoJack Horseman because if you watch the entire first season, like there is a very satisfying dramatic arc that happens by the time you get to the end of it that I think makes it worth watching.
Okay.
Because it starts out very bog standard like animated show, but there's actually like a really powerful dramatic element to it that is not evident from the outset.
Well, my priority one is it being funny.
Well, okay.
It hasn't grabbed me yet.
Well, give it a few more episodes.
It does kind of feel like a Comedy Central reject animated show that we used to watch like 10 years ago.
No, it's not that bad.
I'm sure, today's 19-year-olds would love it, but I'm not so much into it anymore.
And what are you watching, Broadchurch?
No, I should.
Okay.
You should.
I heard that was good.
Broad City is a Comedy Central show, but it's a single camera comedy thing with a it's about these two women. They're also comedians, but I mean they're not comedians in the show. But it's just really funny. Hannibal Buress is in it as well. He's a good character.
I like him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. It's just really well done. Very funny. I wasn't actually planning to explain it to you right now, and I'm bad at explaining anyway.
Yeah, you are.
But people have loved it regardless. I'm not the only one who loves it.
Well, all right. Well, I'm going to catch you.
You know, Henry Gilbert will tell you all about it.
Well, maybe I do need to get recommendations from outside sources.
Yeah, it's a critical darling.
Okay, so that's the name of my bar, by the way.
I just killed it for you, didn't I?
Yeah. Anything that is a darling turns me off automatically.
I don't really help myself much.
Here are the following exceptions: Clarissa Darling. The end.
My darling girlfriend.
Right. Everybody had a crush on Clarissa, right?
No.
What? Come on.
No. She never did anything for me.
She had that flood thing on her wall. Anybody? She let Sam come in through the window virtually any time of day or night.
That's Italian.
Right? I don't think that's... Well, maybe it is. Putting a ladder up to a girl's window sounds like it would be an Italian thing.
Right.
Well, TV's a fun thing.
Yeah, it is.
I used to, like when I moved here, I used to frequent those like streaming sites, watch movies for free. But it's always in like super low def and there's Chinese subtitles on them. You never heard of these?
Sort of. How long ago are we talking here?
7-8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And they would always be gone within a few months, right? They'd be taken down.
Okay.
And then a month later, you'd get another one with a slightly different URL, but pretty much the same thing.
Yes.
And that whole thing, that has really come a long way since I stopped using them. And I stopped using them because everything was, the resolution was like literally 16 by 9 pixels. Yeah. And with unidentifiable subtitles and horrible streaming.
Yeah, now we have popcorn time.
But what the hell is popcorn time?
It's this site/app that basically streams everything illegally without needing to download torrents or anything.
Well, there you go. That's another one of what I'm talking about. Because a customer alerted me to another one of those, and we tried it out at the bar. We watched 5 minutes of this movie he recommended, and it actually streamed quickly, looked good, and this is on my bar's
and
shitty...
tasted great.
Tasted great. This is on my bar's ADSL. Like, I don't even have broadband.
Yeah.
And it still looked all right. So that's certainly come a long way. That's nice. Yeah. So he recommended I use that to watch some of the stuff that I can't get on Netflix, like that Agent Carter, which I do want to see. Mm-hmm. Agent Carter of Mars. What else? Yeah. Don't steal, kids. But if you're in Japan, feel free.
Brought to you by the Emperor.
They do show that, like, if you go to the movie theater in Japan, before the movie, they have this cute little anti-piracy commercial, I guess, where this smiling woman is just sitting at her kitchen table and, a very generic computer display. She just clicks download,
Right. and then she bursts into flames.
No, like the police come in, like they've got they have sirens for heads. That's like the mascot for the movie theater.
Right.
movie police.
Yeah, the universal symbol for police.
Right. A man with a flashing siren for a head.
Uh-huh.
But if you actually pause, I mean, you can't pause it, but if you're quick enough, I mean, I've been to so many.
Me pausing this.
TiVo it. If you've been to enough movies in Japan, you know when it's coming. And if you actually look at the title of the movie in the ad, like the fake movie that she downloads, the file name is like no more Eiga Dorobo .mpeg. So she's downloading a movie that's called No More clicks download, which is fun. I mean, that's the slogan. Like,
folks, that's our new show on Wolf Pop. Check it out.
That's the slogan of that.
Paul Scheer.
Those ads is no more Eiga Dorobo. Don't steal films.
Yes.
No more movie thieves. The villain in those commercials is a guy filming the movie in the theater on a handycam, but the handycam is in place of his head.
I'm sorry?
He has a handycam
so he's
for
not
a head.
holding it?
No.
Or is he holding? It's just his head.
Just like the police have siren heads, he has a handycam head.
Okay.
# Japan.
I don't get it.
Me neither. But you know what? Maybe it's working.
Yeah.
When I was in ALT, there was a poster in some of the homerooms about how music piracy affects the recording industry. But I don't think it was very accurate.
No, especially not in Japan.
No.
They don't put enough music online to steal.
Yeah. It was like, it was showing the circle, the cycle of
life?
How yes, musicians are born and then quickly die. How musicians make money, and it was like a musician writes a song, and then the next arrow, you buy the song, and then the next arrow, your money goes to the musician,
Yeah.
and then it repeats back to musician makes a song. And then it's like, here's what happens if you steal music. Musician writes a song. Next arrow, you download it illegally. Next arrow, penniless musician has no money to record a song.
Yeah.
I feel like they're leaving out the nefarious record studios that are taking the majority of that money.
Yeah, they left out. They left out some other steps, which is artist is a band of 100 Japanese girls.
Oh yeah,
Sweaty men buy 1,000 copies of every CD they release.
That's in no danger of going
no
away.
one's penniless.
That's in no danger of ever losing anything to piracy because they make up. I mean, they make so much of their money in with this fan meet and greet bullshit. And
buying all the CDs is like a vote.
Yeah,
to keep them in the group.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
and there are some fans who will buy. By some fans, I mean a surprising number of fans who will buy more than one copy of the same album because it has a different cover, or even if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fun.
That's #.
Some of them are really cute, though. I mean, let's be honest.
Shut up.
I mean,
Raymond. I don't think they're cute. I think they're creepy. I mean, I like young, attractive Japanese girls as much as the next guy, but this is so overproduced as to feel like creepy. You know what I mean? There's nothing natural about it.
I'm listening.
Thanks. At least somebody is. There's nothing natural. Everything is so overproduced, and to me, that is the biggest turnoff in any sense. Like, as soon as you start putting too much energy into something, I start losing interest. Which is why I like you so much.
Wait a minute.
Scroll issue 12 out now. Oh, I'm kidding.
Fucking jerkers.
Kidding, pal.
I put a lot of energy into something this week.
Yeah?
That's driving me insane. I was designing a logo.
Oh, for what?
A thing.
Critical Hit.
No. You have a logo, and you didn't take my advice about it.
No. No. Barnum and Bailey Ringling Brothers Circus.
That's what I wanted to call it, yes.
Okay.
No, it's just like, for someone who's not professionally trained, making a logo is one of the fucking hardest things to do.
Really?
People may, praise me for my layouts and stuff, but you don't. I mean, logos are like 9 times worse. Because there's so much more writing on, like, the proper setup of one. So, I was just, I went insane a little bit.
Is it for Coca-Cola?
No, it's for their milk. Fairlife milk.
Coke milk?
You read about this?
No.
It's not Coke milk, but I mean, it's from the company, Coca-Cola.
Is it really?
They've come out with this new milk called Fairlife, and apparently it's only in America right now.
Fairlife?
But it's like super engineered milk. They took out a lot of sugar and stuff. that people might not like. And
how about lactose? What's going on with lactose?
I think there's some lactose in it. Yeah.
Fuck! No! No, what the fuck? No! This is no!
Anyway.
Thumbs down, dick fucks.
All right.
Can
we take another break yet?
You can't reveal what the logo is?
I'd rather not. It's not
Then
a big
let's
deal,
take a break.
but I don't really want to.
Well, Raymond, I think we should take a quick break, and we're going to come back with what they call fan fun.
Flamf.
It's actually
Flarf.
fan. No, one more time?
Finth?
Yes.
Fim.
I plead the fan.
Hank Pym. Ant-Man. Folks are back as No More Whoppers. Here we go.
Every time you do that little sniff into the mic,
You want to
it
kill
makes
me.
I do, because it's a very sly sort of fuck you. Like if I say
It's not. No.
that's what
But-
I read into that. Every time I say
No.
something that you're at a loss to respond to or you don't think is funny, all I hear is, which says to me, "Hey, Alex, fuck off."
It can be a comedic device, but it's not
And
genuine hate.
I think that's how you use it.
You shithead.
That's better.
I hate you.
All right, yeah,
All
let's
right,
be
from
direct.
the top. Focus, No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That is Alex.
The sniffing into. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm Al.
Excuse me.
Welcome back. This is No More Whoppers. Raymond, it's time for our favorite segment of the show.
What was that again?
It's called Fanoof. Fan fun. All right, that's it. Fan. You did that.
You know, you like to do it twice. You know, get a couple takes in, and then choose which one's good.
You know why? Because people are excited for Fanf.
They are.
And
it's
here's
sweeping
yes,
the nation.
It is. I'm sweeping my room.
It's just like the McDLT.
Yes. We keep the hot side hot, and the fans are already cool.
Wait.
What's up?
No.
Aw.
Because he was in that commercial.
Yeah. Was that before Seinfeld?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite some time before it.
But yeah, he did have a lot of hair in that commercial.
Yeah.
That surprises me, though, because, like, he's not a particularly handsome guy. Like, isn't that the point of George Costanza? So, like, how is he getting the lead role in that commercial where he's singing and dancing? I mean, when he lives his whole life looking like George
He
Costanza.
was an all right looking guy with more hair.
I guess so.
He was the everyman.
All right. But I don't think the everyman
Alex,
would wear.
It was a different time.
I don't think the everyman would wear a white suit and dance through the city singing about the McDLT.
You don't know the 80s.
Apparently, I don't. That was originally a black suit, and it just got dusted with cocaine.
I get it.
I could go for a McDLT right about now.
I could go for an Arch Deluxe.
Oh yeah,
Christ, I
that's
miss those.
the sandwich for adults. Is that right?
Well, sort of.
That was their marketing campaign.
I ate them all as a child.
Yeah, so did I. It tasted like a regular burger, but with more pepper on it.
Sure.
That's what I took away from that. Oh
The
yeah,
new
I guess
version of a game called
I guess pepper equals adult,
Yes.
right? Pepper Potts, am I right?
Yeah, yes.
All right, Raymond. Let's
She's an
get into-
adult.
Yes. Let's get into Flaglo. Thank you. We're going to thank some donors right about now. Folks, as you know, the number of dollars that you donate equates to seconds in which I will praise you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could put some time on the clock for a Mr. Joshua Bowd. I think that's how you say that.
All right. let's do it now.
All right, thank you, Josh. Joshua Bowd or Boyd Bude, not sure how to pronounce that. Baudelaire, let's go with that one. Purpose, support Alex playing
The new version of a game called Dragon Quest.
Thank you, Josh. I would love to play the new version of a game called Dragon Quest, but I don't want to play a monsters game. Kind of tempted to get that Slime Mori Mori on the 3DS. All right.
You didn't get that yet?
No.
Oh. How about Dragon Quest Heroes?
How about go fuck yourself?
Come out in March.
No. How about this? I can barely afford the rent of the place that I own and operate. I don't have money for video games anymore. Like, literally, my rent is $1,500 and I have $1,000 in the bank.
I'm Alex.
You know.
Alex.
You know. I'm a bagel. French Toast Crunch is back. Go fuck yourself. All right.
And the funeral.
Raymond, our next donor is a Spencer Toole. If you could put some time on the clock for this guy.
It's a good name. It's a good name.
Yes.
All right, I will. And I did. Go.
All right, Spencer Toole, not to be confused with Spencer O'Toole. Purpose, belated Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Thank you, Spence. Can I call you Spence? Are you responsible for Spencer Mansion and Resident Evil? Go play the HD remaster. All right.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I do want that, though. You know what? I'll take game donations if anyone wants to chip in some bucks towards a video game. Okay. Raymond, here's an idea. We've got more recurring donors this week. I thought instead of doing
what to do with.
Yes. I thought instead of doing them all individually, we would kind of lump them together into one fun recurring donors segment.
A lump sum.
Yes.
A lump sum,
I
guys.
call it, shut up, I call it lump sum. All right. Oh, when we're done recording, you want to go out for some lump sum?
Yeah, sure.
Getting hungry. Mm-hmm. All right.
It's good with fish sauce.
Ew. So I'm going to thank these three gentlemen all at the same time. If you could put a lot of time on the clock for them.
Oh, boy. You got it, Jimmy. Here we go. Go.
All right. Thanks to Mike, Jason, and David. These are recurring donors, and they're fantastic.
Starting now.
Damn it.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Or, by last name, Wasson, Hall, and Kelly, which sounds like that's the Supreme Court Justice, I think. They're all cool. I've met Mike before, but I've mentioned that already. Jason Hall, sure haven't met him yet. David Kelly, I wonder if he's related to David Springate, because people are related by first name, right? Okay. Jason, thank fucking God. All right, that's hard to do.
Off? Do we not get to Jason?
I was going back through the list.
Okay, there we go.
Yes, thank you, recurring donors. You keep this show happening.
Yep, pretty good.
And Raymond, we do have the very bare minimum Facebook likes.
A very Facebook like.
Oops, all Facebook likes.
I wish.
We should do an episode that's just all Facebook likes.
Yes, it'd be a much better show.
All right. So only 3 this week.
All right.
But I hope you enjoy this little bite-sized Facebook like sampler.
It's not really bite-sized. It's just one less than usual. I mean,
shut up.
Just go for it.
All right. Find me on Shadow of Mordor as Alex Ronheim. Peter K. Dick's new book, A Scanner Gormley. And hey, I need you to total these numbers by the weekend. Don't worry, I'll add them Friday.
Jesus Christ.
All right, thanks, guys.
Lovely.
I hope there's plenty more where that came from.
No. Probably
We
not.
have to get more likes.
Don't have to.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, it'd be nice, though, I guess.
The network said we can't stay on the air unless we have more Facebook likes.
Too much sauce.
And we lose some of the sauce.
Some of that secret sauce.
Ew.
Yeah, okay.
You want a sauce.
Ew.
Ew.
No.
I regret saying things.
I'm vomiting.
Oh, check out what I've added at the bar. Chips and salsa.
Wow.
Corn
Olay.
chips and salsa. Oh, right. Thank you, right? Right? Ole no Riori.
Jesus Christ.
What's up?
That's worse. You idiot. Lord almighty.
Actually, I've got to be at the bar in 34 minutes to receive a cheese delivery.
Okay, seems like we should wind down the show.
Not a euphemism.
I have a feeling. All right.
Well, no, hang on. Let's talk for a little bit. How are you?
I'm fine.
Cool. What's going on with you this weekend?
Probably going down to the aquarium.
All right, gonna see some fish.
Maybe, yeah.
All right, check it out. Trey Anastasio.
I might update the scroll site. I think I'm done fucking around with that now. So,
Paige McConnell.
Right, I'll turn some pages.
Mike Fishman.
Right.
The other guy.
What's going on? Is this Facebook likes?
Yes. I haven't been to the aquarium in a long time. I forget what a fish looks like. How big are their wings?
Not very.
Oh, boy.
I can tell you that much. Not very, no.
I think the last aquarium I went to was in the Pittsburgh Zoo with Matt and his family.
I think the last aquarium I went to was Course 2 in Stunt Race FX.
Wow. Isn't there one in... oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, wait, isn't there one in Peach's Castle in Mario 64?
Kind of.
Or am I thinking of a water level?
You're probably thinking of a water level.
Okay, never mind.
Isn't there one in this painting?
Wow, it's no matter where you walk, the fish seems to follow you.
All right. Jesus Christ. How are you?
I am fine.
Great. Let's end the show.
No! All right, let's end the show.
What is your grand scheme here?
Because I want to do at least an hour and 20 minutes minimum.
All right. Well, we do cut things down.
I know,
running.
so that by the time I cut this down, it's going to be like an hour 10.
Okay.
You piece of shit.
Well, you don't use language like that.
You fuck.
I don't appreciate that.
You borch.
Borscht?
Yeah,
You
make like
bull of cold soup.
Make like a borscht and beat it. I don't know.
Early drafts of Back to the Future.
Hey, McFly.
Maybe that wasn't the Russian version.
It's very possible.
Russian dub.
Oh, in the Japanese dub. Hey,
Make like a
McFly.
borscht and beat it.
Make like a dishonored man and get the fuck out of here.
No, that's the Japanese dub.
That's what I said.
Oh.
What about the Canadian version?
Ew, was your bit to get out of the curry?
Take off, hoser.
This episode brought to you by Molson.
And Tim Hortons.
Whoa,
Two Canadian
let's not
references
go too
Americans are
crazy.
sure to know.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that and Michael Bublé.
Oh, I love Michael Bublé,
Isn't he
though.
Canadian?
I think so.
I think so.
I think so.
I mean, I could do my usual deep Canadian cuts, but yeah.
Oh, yeah? What do you got?
Smarties, I'm out. I don't know. Yeah, he's from Burnaby. That's kind of close to where I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
Burnaby, BC.
That's right. Didn't you used to get the Canadian TV?
Yeah, that's how I know all these things.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I have such an intimate knowledge of Canadian pop culture.
All right. Check it out, Degrassi.
Street sense.
Streets of Rage.
No.
Did you know that at least 45% of all programming on Canadian TV has to be Streets of Rage? That's why their TV is awesome.
Right, yeah.
All right. All right, fine. You've worn me down. We can end the show. Get out of my face.
Folks, that's been the show.
Stop waving that flag in my face.
Check out our website, nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com. You can find our donate button to give us money, and it would help.
It would help a lot.
It would help me get away from this train.
Our mother has medical bills. Right?
Right.
And it would help Ray get away from the train.
Yeah.
Trying to call a taxi.
Sorry. What? Did you say something?
I said you're trying to call a taxi to outrun the train.
Oh, yeah.
Should have just sniffed so I could punch you.
Give us money, you can be part of Fan Fun. Or give us money by buying a shirt as well. The No More Whopper shirt with Alex on it.
Yeah.
You know you want Alex on a shirt. Come on.
You do.
It's still being sold. We still...
I'm talking to fruit.
Okay, you're not helping.
Okay.
It's good. I made it. So you know it's good.
We did work out a deal where if you wear the shirt to any Baskin Robbins, they will give you 10% off.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And if they act like they don't know, just insist.
Yes.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Just say as many drops as you can remember, and eventually they'll come around to your side.
Exactly.
Right.
And Facebook.com/No More Whoppers. You can like the page and also be a part of Fan Fun in ways that you probably heard. And on Twitter, No More Whoppers. Say hi to us there, or our personal Twitters. I'm RDBAAA, and I'd like to remind you, sometimes I joke around on that thing.
I'm Patui, that's Pitohui, and I pretty much always joke around on that thing. Also, follow the bar at Critical Hit Bar, and come to the bar. It's called Critical Hit the Bar.
Yep. Whenever you're in Nagoya. And it is pronounced Nagoya.
Yes, not Nagoya.
No.
It's just Nagoya bullshit,
Nagoya.
right? It's like saying Melbourne. Who the fuck says Melbourne?
Well,
Or
the people who wrote it
Louisville.
as Melbourne.
Who says Louisville? Nobody.
We'll
Who
have to-
says Bellingham?
Okay, that's personal.
Isn't it Bellingham?
No.
Isn't it Bell End?
Eat shit.
Is that wrong? Okay. This is gross. Why am I eating this? Why did I just have this on a
Because I
plate?
hypnotized you.
Okay, well, I'm a chicken.
Bok bok. If you get your podcast on iTunes, find us there and subscribe to us. Also, review us. Helps us get up in their rankings.
Yes, we need some
Don't
nice
you want
reviews.
us to be a top comedy podcast, even though by now you probably can't even start listening to the show without having to start from the beginning because it's a fucking web of inside jokes and references that nobody else would get unless they were with us from the beginning.
Choke on it, you fucking assholes.
Like that, for instance.
Yeah.
And Scroll Out VG still being sold. Thank you. Oh, and Retronauts. I don't know when I'm going to be on Retronauts next, but I did record it last week. So I'll be on a couple episodes.
Oh, what was the topic?
I'm not going to spoil it, Alex.
Could you?
That's not fair.
Ooh, can I guess?
Yes, you can always guess.
Chuck Rock.
No, but very, very close.
Wow. Hang on. Dino Ricky.
No.
Nintendo games. Is that too broad?
That might be a bit broad. Yeah.
Okay. Video games.
Yeah, okay, great. Okay.
Wait. Synthesizer peripherals.
What? No.
Controllers that you wear like a glove, but excluding the power glove.
Okay, yeah, that's a couple of gloves.
Okay, see? Huh?
But that's
the rock
not an
and roller.
episode. No.
Oh. The Eradicator.
Okay.
Did I make that up, or is that a thing?
I think you made it up.
Okay. Eternal Champions. Where's your Eternal Champions episode?
Oh, do you mean the activator?
Yes, the Activator. Thank you.
The eradicator. Plug it into your Genesis and vaporize yourself. Your family will never see you again.
My son is dead.
Works with Toe Jam and Earl.
Just step into the center of it and you just turn into a pile of ash. What the fuck kind of name is Activator?
It gets you active.
It's stupid. Oh, no, I get it. Shit. I just got that. Is that really what it's called that?
Probably.
Okay.
Why not?
It makes more sense. I thought it was like when you punch, you activate, the button.
Well, you do that too, but
Okay.
The overarching concept is. God damn it.
I still think Eradicator is better.
Yeah, well, yes, obviously. More humor potential.
What about Devastator? What was that?
That was a game, I guess. Who knows?
Okay. Annihilator. Obliterator. I can go on.
Clearly. Bone Storm.
Mighty Bone Stormer, go to hell.
Oh, my lord. God damn it. Well, Alex.
What's up?
Thanks for being a good sport.
Anytime.
Everybody else, keep your notes good, and we'll see you next week. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show. We go yachting with a guy who sailed by a yacht that had Adrian Brody in it once. Show's over.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Gold subscribers, stick around.
Alex!
We got Alex.